welcome. You don't have to stay awake for this. You don't have to remember any of it. We are going to walk down into the quiet earth tonight. A slow walk, one that asks nothing of you at all. The world above is already behind us. You don't have to think about it. The day can have the surface. The day can have the noise and the weather and the wide, bright sky. Down here, none of it can follow. Down here it is cool and it is still and it is very, very quiet. There is a soft lantern to carry and a smooth, flat stone to sit on whenever you tire, and a path that has been walked gently for a very long time. You may rest whenever you like. You may close your eyes whenever you like. The cave will still be here. The cave has been here, patient and dark and quiet, for longer than there have been eyes to close. The chamber we are standing in is the entrance to the whole long cave. It is the only room down here that the daylight ever touches, and even here it touches only lightly, a soft grey reach across the floor, going no further than a few slow steps. Beyond that reach, the dark begins. Not a frightening dark, a cool, soft, complete dark, the oldest, most patient dark there is. Lift the lantern. Its small, warm light pushes the dark back gently into a soft circle around us. Stone above, stone below, stone curving away on every side, all of it pale and damp and quiet. The cave is cool, not cold, cool and even, the same cool it has been for thousands upon thousands of years. Up on the surface, the weather changes hour by hour. Down here, nothing changes. Down here, the temperature has not moved at all since long before the first people found this entrance and stepped carefully in. You do not have to walk far tonight. We will go slowly. We will let each chamber be quiet around us before we move to the next. The cave is in no hurry. The cave has never been in a hurry about anything. The path turns downward now. Gently. This is not a steep way. The first descent into a good cave is always made gentle. A slow, broad slope of smooth stone, easing down into the earth a few steps at a time. Watch the lantern light move ahead of us as we go. It slides down the slope, lighting one curve of pale rock and then the next. Behind us, the chamber we have left settles back into the dark, quietly, the way a room settles when you carry a candle out of it. Listen to how the sound changes as we descend. Up at the entrance, the air still carried a faint memory of the surface. Here, a few steps down, that is gone. The quiet has become deeper, rounder. It is the particular quiet of being inside the earth, a quiet with stone on every side of it. We are not going down quickly. You could not hurry on a slope like this, even if you wished to, and there is no wish to. Each step sets itself down softly on smooth, cool rock. And the cave takes us in, gently, the way still water takes in a slowly sinking leaf. Stop here a moment and listen. There is a sound in this chamber. One sound. You have been hearing it faintly since we came down, and here it is clear. A single drip of water. Far off in the dark, somewhere up among the high stone, a drop of water gathers slowly at the tip of a hanging point of rock. It gathers for a long, long while, and then it lets go, and it falls, and it touches the still water below with a small, round, perfect sound, and then the cave is quiet again. And then, a long, slow while later, the next drop falls. That sound has been happening in here, exactly like that, for an unimaginably long time. Drop after drop after drop, each one slow, each one patient, each one alone in the dark. And every drop has left behind it the very smallest trace of stone. That is how the great shapes down here were made, not quickly, not by force, but by a single patient drip given enough time. You do not have to count the drips, but you may if you like. One, and then the long quiet, and then somewhere in the waiting, without noticing the place it happens, the counting becomes the dreaming. There are a few others down here tonight. Not many. A cave like this one is never crowded. We will not disturb them. We will only see them once from a little way off. Ahead of us, where the passage opens into a wider room, 2 lanterns are moving slowly. A pair of walkers going at the same gentle pace we are. We cannot see them clearly. We see their 2 soft, warm lights drifting through the dark, lifting one wall and then another out of the shadow as they go. They are not hurrying. No one hurries down here. They are doing exactly what we are doing, walking slowly into the quiet earth, letting the cave be still around them, carrying a small light through a very large dark. Now they have stopped, somewhere ahead, to look at something on the wall. Their 2 lights have gone still, and the cave holds them there, gently, the way it holds everything, without comment, without hurry, in the cool and the quiet. We do not know these walkers. We never will. That is not part of tonight. But it is a gentle thing to share a vast, dark, patient place with a few other soft-lit souls, each of you descending slowly, none of you needing to speak. This next chamber is a special one. Lift the lantern a little higher and turn it slowly across the walls. The stone here is not plain. It is grown over everywhere with crystal. Small, clear and milky shapes in their thousands coating the rock, on the walls, along the ceiling, around the rims of shallow pools. As the lantern light moves across them, they answer. Each crystal catches the warm light for a moment and gives back a small, soft glint. Move the lantern and the glints move, a slow drift of tiny lights across the dark stone, like a field of very faint, very patient stars set into the earth. These crystals were not placed here. They grew, slowly, over a length of time too long to truly hold in the mind. The dripping mineral water laid them down, face by face, edge by edge, in the dark, with no one watching for almost all of that time. They were not grown to be beautiful, they were only grown. But they are beautiful all the same, and tonight, in the lantern light, for a little while, we get to see them. And then we will carry the light onward, and the crystal gallery will go back to its long, patient dark, and go on very slowly, growing. Look at the lantern in your hand. We have come far enough into the earth now that it is the only light there is. It is a simple lantern, a small flame behind clean glass, a metal frame, a handle worn smooth. Its light is not large. It makes a soft, warm circle around us, just enough for the path, and the nearest stone, and the two of us, and nothing else. Everything outside that circle is allowed to be dark now. The chambers we have walked through, the chambers we have not, the whole vast, quiet weight of the earth above. All of the day you have already lived. None of it needs your light tonight. The lantern is only for here, only for now, only for you. If you would like to set the lantern down and let it burn low, the cave dark will close in, soft and complete and kind, and it will not be a frightening dark. It will only be the cave, being what the cave has always been. If you would like to keep the lantern lit, it will stay, a small, steady, warm circle, patient, all the way down. Either is right. The cave does not mind. This deep, quiet place has held walkers in the lantern light and let them rest in the dark, and it has been cool and still and gentle with all of them. The path goes down again here, more steeply this time, but still gently and still safe. Long ago, someone cut shallow steps into the stone of this descent so that walkers could go down it slowly and surely. Listen to the steps as we take them. Each one gives a small, soft, settling sound, and then a faint echo of that sound comes back from somewhere below, from a chamber we have not reached yet, large and dark and waiting. That is how you can tell in a cave that a great room lies ahead. The sound goes out before you do. The lantern light slides down the cut steps ahead of us. Pale stone, worn smooth at the center of each tread by a long, long line of careful feet. We are far from the surface now. If you were to call out, and we will not, your voice would take a slow moment to find the walls and a slower moment to come back. We will not go all the way down tonight. We will stop partway on the cut stair and stand a moment. Below us, the air is even cooler and even stiller, and somewhere down in it there is water, a great deal of still, dark, patient water, waiting in the deepest chamber of all. Let us be quiet for a moment. Let us not narrate. Just the soft, warm lantern. Just the slow, far drip. Just the cool, still air, lying in the dark, going nowhere at all. Just you, here in the quiet earth, being held still. Just me, here on the path with you, being held still too. Just the patient cave, doing what a cave has always done. Nothing has to happen now. Nothing is going to happen now. That is the gift of the cave. It has been quiet here for longer than there have been words for quiet. It will be quiet here long after tonight. And for now, you are simply inside that quiet and held by it, and the rest of the night is the cave's and not yours. The passage opens here into a wide chamber. Lift the lantern and look down. Water, a lake, a still, dark, underground lake lying in the stone, so calm that its surface is a perfect black mirror. There is no wind down here to trouble it. There is no current. The water does not move at all. It only lies there, patient, holding the lantern's reflection. A small, warm, twin light glowing up from the deep, exactly as steady as the flame above it. The lake has been here, still and dark and waiting for an immense length of time. It has never seen the sky. It has never felt the rain that fed it, only received that rain, drop by slow drop, seeping down through the patient stone. And here it rests at the bottom of the quiet earth, perfectly calm. You do not have to watch the water. You can close your eyes. The lake will not mind. It will go on lying there, still and dark and deeply at rest, whether you are watching it or not. This is the first hour of our long descent together. The cave will keep its quiet long after this chapter ends. It does not need us to stay awake for it. But we will keep walking down anyway. In the next chapter, we leave the wide entrance behind and follow the first true passage where the daylight no longer reaches at all, and the lantern becomes our whole sky. We will be there in a few minutes or longer. There is no hurry. There is no hurry anywhere in this cave. If you have fallen asleep already, thank you. If you are still awake, thank you. Either is exactly the right thing to be doing. The cave does not mind. The cave has never minded. Stay on the path with me. We have a long way down to go and nowhere we have to be.